7. I could speak louder if you want me to.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, hit it record.
I'm good.
That's recorded?
Yeah.
Alrighty, Mikey. So if you can just give us your name and your background and what club you're from.
All right. As you know, my name is Mikey King. I actually moved up to the mountain area from down by the coast, from Santa Maria. I lived down by Santa Maria since I was about 9. Then I moved up here when I was 10. And my parents knew about the area, and we've gone up into Oakhurst during the winter and spring. And they thought that it would be a good idea for us to move there since it's a little less busy, you could say. And so since that point, I've been up in Oakhurst. I'm from the Oakhurst Boys and Girls Club up there.
So how long have you been involved with the Boys and Girls Club? Since you were 10 years old?
No, I actually didn't know about the Boys and Girls Club until 8th grade when some of my friends were talking about it and my mom started working there.
Okay. What are some of the things that you heard about it that made you want to join the Boys and Girls Club?
My friends were telling me that what they do a lot is like they play basketball there. And I wasn't like too interested in that, but they said that there's like a teen room with a foosball table and there's a game room with like a pool table and there's like a lab, like a library. So it sounded pretty interesting. And then my mom was like explaining a little more in detail to me about like the programs, and that's what really got me interested.
And how old are you now? Or what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore and I'm 16.
Okay. Cool. So you've been involved with the Boys and Girls Club for maybe 3 years now?
Yeah.
So along those 3 years, what have you gained from the Boys and Girls Club?
When I first started going, I was actually really shy. I didn't really like to talk to people because I was being bullied at the time. And the Boys and Girls Club taught me to speak for myself rather than have someone notice what was going on. And so I learned to be more confident in myself. And I eventually confronted the kid that had been bullying me. And when I finally talked to him, we came to like an understanding. And so now we're just like mutual friends.
How has the Boys and Girls Club improved upon your academic success?
Beforehand, I realized that my grades were starting to slip, and like I was getting like D's and C's. But then when I started going to the Boys and Girls Club, I like joined Career Launch, which had helped me to like learn about careers, and so I started striving for more, causing me to do better in school.
What are some ways that it's improved upon your good character and citizenship?
One of the very first programs that I joined at the Boys and Girls Club was Torch Club, which is like the younger kids leadership group. And I started volunteering in the community a lot. And I learned to be a better leader from there. And then when I got into high school, I graduated from Torch Club and went into Keystone, which I'm the president of now.
I have a feeling someone's going to try to walk through that door. Did she say they were using this? Or?
They were at one something.
One?
At
Oh,
one something.
we should. All right, so can you talk a little bit about the teen conference here and what it's all about?
Yeah. The teen conference is to educate the teens on different subjects. Like one of the ones I'm in is called All About Keystone, and it like teaches you what Keystone is and like all the different factors of Keystone. And so I'm pretty excited for that because I get to obtain more information and give it to those from my club that weren't able to come.
What's it like being
feels very, like, not so much empowering, but like motivating. Like, it motivates me to be a better person, so then I could be a better example for those of my peers that are out there.
And then one more thing, when I like ask a question, try to like answer the question including the question. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you have a test that says like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is this? You should put this is whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like that question you could have said, oh, being a leader like makes me feel this. So just so it's easier for us to cut the video.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, and then can you talk a little bit about being Youth of the Year and what that entails and the process you have to go through to be nominated for that?
The Youth of the Year process required me to first fill out an application form, and then I had to write 3 essays. And then after that, about 3 months or so afterwards, I had to prepare for the big day where I gave a speech after 9 interviews.
9 interviews.
Yeah.
Who's involved in that interview process for Youth of the Year?
Many of the, sorry, like leaders in the community and donators of the club a lot of times help with the interview process.
Is competing for Youth of the Year a pretty competitive process?
Yeah, I recently went to Microsoft to compete for Northern California, and there was 18 other Youth of the Year there, and they, because there was such a big group, they had to do 2 rounds of interviews, and if you didn't make it past the first round, then you couldn't advance to the second, obviously, but if you did advance, then you would go through a second round of interviews and then give your speech in front of everyone.
So are you the Youth of the Year just for the Valley here?
Yeah, I didn't advance to the second round for Northern California, unfortunately.
Can you talk a little bit about the speech you gave today and the importance of, you know, teens standing up for their rights and what they believe in?
Yeah, I realized that teens a lot of times just try and stay quiet and don't speak on their behalf and just let the adults in their lives speak for them. And I feel like that it shouldn't be that way, because we have our own voices and we should be able to speak for ourselves. And it's important because not everybody has the same idea on certain subjects.
Cool. I was going to ask you, how is the Boys and Girls Club a place to become free?
The Boys and Girls Club is a place to become many things for me. Like, when I joined Career Launch, I encountered like different varieties of career choices, and what sounded the most interesting to me was mechanical engineering, which is one of my biggest motives, I guess you would say. And now I realize that it's a place for me to become interested in science.
Can you maybe summarize what the Boys and Girls Club means to you and kind of just phrase it in a way where, like, without the Boys and Girls Club, I wouldn't be able to do so and so?
Mm-hmm. The Boys and Girls Club has become a place for me to not only become a leader, but to have a second home. Like, I feel like everyone at the Boys and Girls Club is like family to me.
Cool. And then do you mind doing a quick introduction again? Just be like, hi, I'm Mikey King, and I am the Central Valley Youth of the Year.
Yeah.
And be real enthusiastic.
Hi, my name is Mikey King, and I'm the Central Valley Youth of the Year.
I do it like you're at a party.
Do you guys have anything else?
Nah, it's good.
Do you have anything else to add?
No, thank you.
Hey,